I'm Ellen the Crazy Crafty Lady here with another video. Sorry I haven't been on in a while again. I've had some stuff going on, but I just thought I'd show you a quick video. My favorite sewing machine, Brother Innovis NS2750D sewing and embroidery machine. Thought I'd show you a little bit, some more of how the embroidery part works. So if you give me a minute, I will get going on that. I figured I'd show you how it comes apart and how the embroidery part hooks up. So let's get started with that, and I'll show you how that works. Got the screws already partially undone because my machine likes to give me a bit of trouble at times. So let's take this off. And let's remove this awesome plate once again. If we can get this off, let's first take off the bobbin cover. And we'll remove the whole plate. Let's also take off our awesome foot, because we will be putting on the embroidery foot, which is the Q foot. Sometimes this doesn't like to come off right at first. There we go. Just have to slide it out now. Alright, we got our awesome plate off. And what we want to do is remove this bobbin case. And we want to put the embroidery bobbin case on, which has the red dot in it. It's for embroidering. And then we got the little white dot. I don't know if you can see that little white dot, but it lines up with the dot on here. And then once you get that lined up like that, with the white dot that's in here, then we put our cover back on. Always I have trouble with this part a little bit. I don't know if it's the machine or it's how they make it, I think. And there that is back on. And then what we want to do is put our screws back in. We got this awesome little screwdriver tool. easier to do it by hand at first. Then we have our awesome embroidery thread. Embroidery bobbin thread, it's called. And this is the Brother embroidery bobbin thread. And then we're just going to place it in there and then wrap it around here and then trim it off. And this is just one of my quick embroidery things that I did. It's really pretty awesome. And then what we want to do next is we can use our regular screwdriver here and take this off. Take that off. And we have our awesome Q foot for embroidering. And it just hooks up. It's a little bit awkward, but we can get it to hook up in here. Let's turn the unit on so we have some extra light. So you can see where that, how that goes in here. Give me a second. And then it just kind of spins around. You want to make sure that's good and tight so that it doesn't fall off while you're embroidering. And then what I like to do is I like to have the string that's in the needle, the thread, I like to thread it through the middle of the embroidery foot. And then the next thing we want to do is, now that we're hooked up, is we want to remove this little table unit here. And take that and slide it out. We'll just set that aside. This is our awesome embroidery unit. And underneath it, we have the little button underneath right there that you want to hold it in. So when you slide it in to the unit and into the little slot, Well, first we got a little door on here that we must open up. And then we can slide the whole unit into that. Just like that. Then we got our here where we can, a malfunction occurred, sorry about that. Turn machine off and back on, which we'll do that. Now we're going to hit the OK because the carriage will move. And it'll go into place. And then what we want to do next is go over to our, right here, where it's showing the embroidery designs. And we want to choose what design section we want to pick from. Let's go to this one here. And it's kind of hard to see, it's so bright. But we're going to pick the oval at the top. And let's see, we'll go this way. See which ones we like. Let's try number 14. And then let's set that. Let's do a size. Right here it says size. What we're going to do is size that. Let's try different ways to do sizing. We can do a round. I'll try going back just a little bit and see what we get. And you can size that however you want it, and then we can go like this. Then you can do add. You can pick letters. Let's add some letters to that. See what we get. We'll add names. Let's do the smallest one so they all fit. I'll just do my name. And then we can move the name around, like up or down, or and then over a little bit, like that. And then we can do OK. And then we can do an add again. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do an A. And then let's do set. Back. Okay, sorry about that. Let's do move. And move it to there. That looks about right. All right, let's do an OK. Let's do an add. We'll do one more. Let's do this. R. Small. Go back. And let's set. Let's do a move. Not too far down. Let's go over this way a little bit. Let's see the okay. And that looks like it's about right. Edit end. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to come back this way to our unit. And we need to hook up our little embroidery thing, which has already got the piece in it. And we're going to put it on there this way and hook it up like this. We're going to just make this an all black one because it just, it's an easy, quick one to do. That's hooked on, as you can see. And then now what we want to do next is go back over here and hit embroidery. And there it all is. It's set up and ready to go. And we don't need a foot pedal on here because you cannot do embroideries with a foot pedal. So next we want to do, we got it all set and ready to go. So we're all done there. So next we want to do is lower our needle and we will hit embroider. And it will start the embroidering process. And it just takes a few minutes for each embroidery part to do its thing. And then we just sit here and wait while it embroiders. Once it makes the circle, then it stops. And then you hit it for the next part. And it'll just automatically make the next part. It's a great machine. I've had it a few years now. I think since 2017 or 2018 actually. 2018, I think I've had this since. It's my favorite machine out of, I now have 6 sewing machines, and I love this one the best. Does everything I want it to. Doesn't give me a trouble. And we can just sit here and watch it do the embroidery. I'm going to turn this other light off so that it isn't so bright. Maybe you can see it a little bit better. It's a little bit bright still. But you can see it somewhat. It is making a circle on there. Circle is about halfway done. And then it will make words after the circle. It's looking very awesome and nice. Let me see if I can try to bring you a little closer to what it's doing. And there we have it. Now you can see the circle is coming into focus a little bit better. And that's what the machine is doing. It is making a very neat circle. Sometimes it takes a while for these little circles to be made. But it is really fun to do these embroideries. I haven't been able to make too many videos lately. I've had a lot going on and just so many things in my life. But I'm really going to try hard to get back at some of these videos. But I'm happy to be here with y'all tonight and making this awesome video. It's coming to the end of the circle just about. And then we can look at what's next, which is some of the letters, which are really hard to see right now. My machine is so bright. it is. We made a really awesome, nice circle. And the words will go in it next. We're also going to do some white embroidery on the black squares. And then I have also, I want to make this awesome little lap quilt possibly with some musical notes and piano keys. It's going to be really awesome. It's kind of like harmony. Something to do with harmony. And there you have it, folks. That was how you do embroideries. I'm going to have to do letters possibly on the next video because my battery, unfortunately. But there you have it. That is how you do embroidering on the Brother Innovis NS2750D. I will be back with the next video, and thanks for watching.